Hey friends, it's Reverend Ben, and this is your weekly video. A little bit late. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon. My apologies for the lateness, but I still want to invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me, should you wish to do so. Let's breathe in. You can let it go. Breathe in again. And one more breath in. Our challenge slating this week is from the 1970 book, A Black Theology of Liberation by Reverend Dr. James Cone. The late James Cone says, unfortunately, American white theology has been basically a theology of the white oppressor, giving religious sanction to the genocide of Amerindians and the enslavement of Africans. Theology, Cone says, can never be neutral or fail to take sides on issues related to the plight of the oppressed. This is not the hope, he says, that promises a reward in heaven in order to ease the pain of injustice on earth. Rather, it is hope which focuses on the future in order to make us refuse to tolerate present inequities. James Cone. Each week we appreciate an individual or team that's done exceptional work towards our mission. And this week there's actually 2 people. We want to appreciate Kelly Patton, who used to be a board member, has been a very active leader in our congregation for years. And so in particular, we're holding her up because the animal ministry team that she started is currently seeking someone to assist the chapter leader with facilitating meetings and events while she undergoes medical treatment. So if you're interested, please see Kelly or contact animal.ministry@uustpete.org. There's no better way to appreciate someone doing our work than to help them. The second person we're appreciating is Ashley Fox. Ashley has been one of our religious education teachers here for quite a while. Her last day is this Sunday. So, and it's just for logistical reasons that she's leaving us, but we are sad that she will be leaving us. So thank you, Ashley, for all your work with our kiddos. We'll have more of an opportunity to appreciate Ashley on Sunday. This week's fan mail comes from Gary Downard. Gary writes to me and says, of all the things that need change in this world, you're going to protest a street mural that honors one group of people based on their skin color? You're a racist and part of the problem. Well, thanks for writing, Gary. Couple of responses. Number one, that's not all I do. I don't just, protest street murals. There are a lot of things that I do as part of this church's ministry, and I encourage you to visit our website or come on a Sunday to see all the different ministries that we do. And second of all, Black History Matters does not honor a group of people based on their skin color. What it does is it celebrates the history of African Americans, and it's a history that has been either overlooked or outright banned in Florida and in the United States. A lot of white people make this mistake with phrases like Black Lives Matter, Black History Matters. They think it means only Black History Matters, when in reality it means Black History Matters also. Finally, 3, you're a racist and part of the problem? Absolutely. I think that all of us that were raised with white privilege, which I was, cannot help but absorb the lessons that white supremacy and racism have given to us. So I absolutely think that I am a racist, if that's how you're defining it. And all white people raised in this culture are. And so if that's the case, what do we do about it? How do we work to become anti-racist and work to end racism? If, however, you mean, and I think this is what you mean, that racist against white people, then you're confusing racism with prejudice. So if a BIPOC person, remember a BIPOC means Black, Indigenous, people of color. If a BIPOC person is prejudiced against a white person, that's prejudice. That's not reverse racism. The the um the the equation I've heard is racism equals prejudice plus power. Follow me? So a BIPOC person can be prejudiced against a white person or against white people, but it's not the same as racism because there's the prejudice but not the power. In our culture, white people have the power because of white supremacy culture. I hope that's helpful. Keep writing to me. Speaking of emails, there's another spate of emails claiming to be from me. Just a reminder, I will never ask you for gift cards. I will never say, call me right now. And most of all, look for the email that it's coming from. Most of the folks claiming to be me or my other colleagues in ministry, the email is not my email, which is, in my case, minister@uustpete.org. It's some other email, and then you can say it's from someone named Rev Ben Atherton Zeman, even though the email has nothing to do with UU St. Pete. So those of you who have been checking with me first, do you really need gift cards? Thank you, and keep doing that. We try to give a shout out occasionally to those who are watching from home, both these weekly videos and the YouTube broadcast. Actually, let me take a moment first and apologize. I was the one who was trying to live stream Sunday's worship service on YouTube, and something messed up with the audio. I'm glad that some of you caught it and were able to transfer over to Facebook Live. But for those who didn't, I apologize, and let me know, and I can give you the link to this Facebook Live video, which was most of the Blessing of the Animals worship service. It will be live on Facebook for 30 days, so you have about 26 days to do it. Anywho, those of you who are watching from home, I just want to give a shout out to Cheryl McNeil. Cheryl, you sent me this really kind note in the mail, so I'm thinking about you in Urbana, Illinois. I just want to send you love. We miss you here, and we hope you're doing well in Illinois. This week on Sunday, we're going to be collecting products to help the Friday Sunset Supper. We're averaging close to 100 hungry people every Friday, so we could use some jelly for PB&J sandwiches, individually sized packaged chips or crackers. We need trash bags, 55-gallon trash bags. We need flour, 12-ounce hot paper cups, individual size packaged desserts. That's what I bought last time I was here and gave a food donation. We need large iced tea and lemonade mixes. We need number 8 paper bags, and we need gallon and sandwich size Ziploc bags. So please bring those to the worship service on Sunday, and we will collect them. If you want to come early, there's a discussion group at 9:30 in the Gilmore Library. Contact Bob Klingman for more details. It's an open discussion group. And then afterwards, the racial justice team will feature a speaker from Reimagine 178. It'll be from noon to 1:30 in Conway South. There will be light lunch and information about the urban highway, Interstate 175, in St. Petersburg, how it divides our community, how it pollutes our community, how it creates a hazardous environment for residents. And then we have a field trip at 1:45. It's an optional walking field trip with St. Pete historian Josette Green to visit the pedestrian bridge in Campbell Park. All are welcome to that. In October, the meditation group is going to start up again. Thank you, Beth Wall, for agreeing to facilitate that. I think it'll be I forget if it's the second or third Friday, but it'll be Fridays at 10:30. So contact Beth for more information about that. And then in October, I'm also changing my office hours. I'll still be here from 10 to 3 on Mondays and Thursdays, but Fridays, my office hours will be 1 to 6 p.m. This is to make myself more accessible for people who have 9-to-5 jobs. Now, I always say I want to meet with you then, but I'll meet with you whenever it works for you. We'll figure out a time if those hours don't work. But the staff thought it would be better to have institutionalized hours where I'm here after 5. So Mondays and Thursdays, 10 to 3, Fridays, 1 to 6, Saturdays, working from home. If you have an announcement for this video, please send it to me. The deadline is Monday at 9 a.m. It helps if you have video in the subject line. And when we extinguish any chalice like this one, that is an opportunity to ignite a flame within ourselves. I believe that flame to be an unquenchable flame. Let's keep it burning until we see one another again. Take care. Blessings, friends. See you soon.